It's the year 2020.
False. Get it?
Like the video and subscribe, or he gets it. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Noah here today, bringing you another video. As you can tell from the title, the thumbnail, and all that stuff, today we're going to be talking about 5 OG Total Drama characters that desperately need to come back for another season. The first character on this list is my girl, Lindsay. Now, Lindsay is a character who is beloved by the fans, and for obvious reasons. She's awesome. This is a great character. She's voiced by an amazing voice actress, and ultimately, this character is the total package. At least that's what you would say, until you watch the slow descent of madness that they dumbify her. Like, why did they do this to her? In season 1, Lindsay is awesome. She is such a badass, stands up to Heather. We all have this iconic moment, everybody falls in love. You go into Total Drama action, and Lindsay has a dominant performance, outlasts her biggest op, and then starts to come into her own shell, and we start to see her by herself as the actual BA girl that we've wanted to see. And then lo and behold, she gets screwed over there, but it's fine. She's coming back for a world tour. We'll be good, right? Wrong. She gets put on Team Victory, which stunk it up, and then she goes home very soon. But that's all right, because we're doing All-Stars, and we're gonna bring Lindsay back, and this is her time to shine, right? Wrong. Not only does she come back and stink it up, she stinks it up even more in All-Stars and forgets how to push a baby cart. Without a doubt, one of the most infuriating things that they have done in Total Drama is turn Lindsay from one of the most promising front-runner MVPs of the franchise and dummified her to the point where she is writing an X on her face and eliminating herself from Total Drama All-Stars. The second OG on this list that definitely needs to return to Total Drama is my homie Trent. Talk about an underappreciated character right here, people. Trent in Total Drama Island is the guy. Like, they pitch him to be the coolest dude ever. And yeah, that's with Duncan, you know, the actual coolest dude ever. On the season, Trent is the most normal, grounded, really respectable guy. He has values, he has morals, and he's talented. He's the total package. There's a reason why Gwen was drooling all over him. Trent really was that dude. Scott McCoy's got that silky smooth voice. He had me feeling all buttered up. Like, come on now. You would never in a million years ever dream of watching Total Drama Island and seeing the character progression of Trent throughout that season, and then it ending in the finale with him and Gwen, him carrying the rock to help her. Like, come on. That is so beautiful. Such a poetic moment, right? You would have never thought, seeing that then you would go into Total Drama action and he would turn into the most jealous person alive, and then he just starts going batshit crazy, talking about 99999, like 5 this, 4 this, oh my god, we gotta make 9. Like, what the hell is he talking about, dude? Like, what is Trent doing? Like, bro, we're trying to build sandcastles and you're out here hitting the robot talking about 999. Like, you are not Juice WRLD. What are you doing, bro? And then he gets eliminated because he's trying to help Gwen, and yeah, she's on the other team, but you know what? That's his girl, and he was trying to help her out because he was feeling a little jealous of the fact that she was getting a little too close with Duncan. And you know what? Was Trent too crazy for that when she ends up ending up with Duncan anyways? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, Trent needs to come back. Like, come on, this dude has so much potential. Now, next up on this list, we have somebody who has gotten a lot of screen time, but I still really want to see her one last time. It is Courtney. I don't know, dude, I understand, like, she's a polarizing character for some people. Some people really just dislike her, and you know, I get it. Like, in action, she is annoying as shit. She's whiny, she's a baby, like, very, very, very unlikable. Obviously, that was the point. That's what they wanted you to think about her, but it made a lot of people legitimately not like her, and then they just, like, didn't redeem her for some people. For me, I've always been a fan of Courtney. I think that just stems from my love for the Duncan and Courtney relationship, but ultimately, I do love Courtney's character a lot. And the thing about her is that the writers just kind of nerf her. Like, on paper, Courtney should win a season. Courtney should be the badass who goes in there, strategically picks apart everybody's brain, and then walks out with that $1 million with ease. And I don't really understand why they just honestly haven't done that yet, other than the fact that obviously, you know, this is Total Drama Island, it's a cartoon, it's not really Survivor. Maybe I'm getting a little too into it, but heaven forbid a man get a little passionate about his Canadian cartoons. Seriously though, I mean, how many times has Courtney walked into a season and should have been the winner? Total Drama Island, no, she should not have been the winner for that. Obviously, the way that they have her eliminated, oh, chef's kiss, dude, literally Chef Hatchet's kiss, like, it is perfect. Total Drama action, whatever, we can kind of skip that timeline. World Tour is just kind of a feel fever dream for a lot of the contestants, especially Courtney. That Duncan triangle, yeah, we're not gonna get into that. And then we go to All-Stars. Hello, easiest silver platter for Courtney to win ever, and yet they somehow fumble that bag. Well, not somehow, we know how. The writing team and everything else was just not on the same page. That elimination order, everything else was quite confusing. But ultimately, I think we can all agree that Total Drama All-Stars, out of all of the seasons, was probably the one that Courtney was most bred to win, and she didn't do it. And not to mention, her elimination episode in Total Drama All-Stars is regarded by a lot of people as the worst episode in the entire franchise, and I kind of get it. Now, did 7-year-old me have a crush on Courtney back in 2008? Yeah, maybe I did. And did I ever really get over it? You know what? That's a conversation for my therapist and I. But I think the point is Courtney deserves to come back for another season. All right, the fourth name on this list, and rounding out the males, it is my man DJ. Oh my god, dude. I could get on a soapbox and rant for 5 hours about why I love DJ's character and how they did him so dirty. Don't even get me started on Total Drama World Tour. As a matter of fact, you already did, so let's just get in on it. Total Drama World Tour was the opportunity for DJ to come in and prove that he was that guy. We already talked about it in this video with Lindsay getting eliminated the way that she did, and she was a part of that team in World Tour. You know, Team Victory, haha, isn't it so funny? They're called Team Victory, but they're terrible. You know, I get the joke, but the point of that, right, would be some type of ending, some type of conclusion. Team Victory finally gets a victory. No, they just go one by one by one by one, and then eventually DJ is left at the end, and they even have the golden opportunity for DJ to stay in the game. Oh, hey, Izzy's out now, right? Can't I stay in the game? No. Why? I don't know. It should have been him. Like, he should have stayed in World Tour. He should have went on to the end and then made a big push. You're telling me that DJ couldn't have been in the Cody role? Really? You're telling me that? Anyways, I think that, honestly, within itself, should just be its own video that I should talk about, because good lord, I could get on my soapbox. I will say this. Total Drama Island, DJ is that guy. He is recognizable as that dude. Everybody wanted to be around him. Everybody wanted to just be his best friend. There's a reason why the writers had to write him out the way that he did. He got eliminated in some bogus way because there was no way to write him out. Nobody wanted to vote him out. Nobody wanted to see him go. Even Heather loved DJ. Like, he really was that awesome. And then you go into Total Drama Action and DJ eliminates himself because he feels bad about the deal with Chef. Like, come on, man. How much better of a guy can he be? And then you do him that dirty in World Tour. Like, come on, bro. He's in there just like murdering animals on accident and shit, just for him to get eliminated when he didn't even get eliminated. He was just the last person left on the team. Like, bro, why did you not just let him have a solo arc? Let DJ go crazy. You're telling me that it wouldn't have been an effective elimination for Alejandro if DJ made it farther? There were so many other things that they could have done with this character, and then that's how we leave him. That's it. That's the last time we see him, other than in Revenge of the Island. They bring him back for the cameo appearance like they do with a few of the other contestants, but we never see him compete again. Desperately, I would love to see DJ back. I don't care how much money Clay Bennett needs, give it all to him. And rounding out this list at number 5 is easily the most disrespected character by the writers in Total Drama history. It is my girl LeShawna. Oh my god, dude, why has LeShawna not won 4 seasons by now? Like, it is ridiculous that out of the final 6 of Total Drama Island, LeShawna is the only one to not get the W. Even Jeff has a win. Like, what are we doing? There is a legitimate argument to be made that LeShawna could have won Total Drama Island, and you can make the exact same argument for Action. And then you go into World Tour, and there are so many different possibilities on what you could do with her character, but they just don't. They get her eliminated in the exact same BS way that Lindsay goes, and the same with DJ. They're all part of Team Victory done dirty. I don't understand how you can look at a character like LeShawna and not see winner. How do you not look at her and think, oh my god, this is a goddess of a human being. We need this character to be the staple of a season. I don't understand that. She has such a cult following. People love her for great reasons. She's the total package. She has great vibes. She's freaking hilarious. Also a great soul, great heart, and this is a character who is also very strategically gifted. LeShawna is so smart, criminally underrated how smart she is, and it is something that is so lost on the writers sometimes. That's one thing about these types of shows that gets frustrating, is as the writing teams change over the years, the characters change because the people don't really know the characters. And it's like, bro, look at Total Drama Island, look at LeShawna, that is her core. Look at Action, that is her core. How in the world do you not have so much more behind her? And don't even get me started on the fact that she is not in All Stars. How is LeShawna not in Total Drama All Stars? Actually, legitimately insane. Bring her back. I feel a lot better now. I got that off of my chest. I want those people back, plain and simple. And if you think that these 5 would make for a banger group of 5 to come back as some OGs for a returnee season, then let me know by smashing that like button, commenting down below, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Now, outside of my 5, what 5 would you bring back for another Total Drama season? I'm excited to hear what you guys have cooked up. I hope you guys have yourselves a fantastic day, week, and life. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Peace out.
Using me to your advantage, but why you feel the need to claim everything is my fault? Yet I'm picking up the damage, to the point I be really thinking that I'm having Stockholm.
Leonard likes this post.